too. How about them Cowboys? The Dallas Cowboys, man, they extend their home winning streak to 15. They are also 10-3, but they are number 1 in the NFC East, which means they will have the number 1 seed right now in the NFL. I mean, in the NFC, which is good for them. And I think everything is slowly coming together for this Dallas team. Before it used to be, well, they have a great defense. Can Dak do what he's supposed to do to get the games for them to win? Dak has been incredible. We said on this show last week, as Dan said on Friday when he accused us of being Dak Prescott haters, when we all said he has to win this game. If he lost this game, this pretty much ended their chances of winning the NFC East, and you're not going to become MVP when you're the 5th seed. So this is a big-time win for them. I love how Dak is playing. Now, the question for Dak is, can you get it done in the playoffs? But I love how Dak is playing. The defense has been great. Mike McCarthy's actually been playing calling some good plays. CeeDee Lamb has been incredible. My one worry for this team is still a lack of running game. When the playoffs come and, the game, it gets into the trenches, you're going to need a running game. Because they're going to do things that they know is going to make Dak uncomfortable to take him up out of the game. But if you're a Dallas Cowboy fan, you should be ecstatic right now. We know a lot of Cowboy fans. I know Mike B. Mike is a Cowboy fan. I know y'all probably gonna talk about that on some dude this week, bang. I want to know what his temperature's like on that. But I know a lot of Cowboys fans. I know they're probably excited, but this is something where you can look at them and look like, yo, they actually have a legitimate chance to, I don't know about win the Super Bowl, but at least come out the NFC. That's how I feel about this year's rendition of the Cowboys. Bang, I'm gonna go to you. What impressed you from this win last night and just what you've been seeing from Dallas this year?
I'm not gonna say anything impressed me because they do this at home. So it's wild saying it, but it's par for the course. Like, they dominate at home. What I realized is that, yeah, they just need to be at home for the playoffs. Like, it's official. Because if they would have played Philly in Philly, this would not have happened. I don't give a damn how many games that the Eagles have been playing. So I'm really looking at not only the Eagles but the 49ers. If somebody were to misstep, can the Cowboys take advantage and get the number 1 seed and possibly, all roads lead through Cowboy Stadium?
Yeah, that's my fault. I definitely said they had number 1 seed. It's definitely San Francisco.
Oh yeah, San Francisco. But it has to happen now. Like, it's clear to me they can't go to Santa Clara and do this because they got their ass whooped when that happened before.
Yeah, they did. They got banged, though.
Yeah, to keep it a buck, what I like the most is that, they restoring the feeling, because I'm looking forward to a possibility of a Dallas Cowboys versus San Francisco 49ers rematch.
Yep.
In the NFC Championship game. It's just like, in the 90s, and everybody else is sprinkled in. But it wasn't nothing that shocked me or surprised me or anything like that, because that's what they do at the crib.
Pat, what's your view on what you've been seeing from Dallas?
I think they have a good football team, and also I think something that's underrated. I think that they collectively, as a team, over the past few years, have failed enough to succeed. Yeah. They failed a lot over the past couple of years. Even like the year when, I forget what the year in the playoffs when Dak scrambled and then couldn't get at the line to
that was against the Niners, wasn't it? I think it was against the Niners.
I think so. So they've and then even going back to the Dez Bryant thing, they failed enough in recent years to figure out how to succeed. So they do have a good football team. I don't think that they're the best team in the NFC. I think that's reserved for the 49ers. I've watched them play the past 2 weeks. Debo look crazy. Brock Purdy be figuring shit out. Christian McCaffrey might be the best white person to ever play offense. Offense in the NFL. That's not a quarterback. Christian McCaffrey might be the best white player, non-quarterback, to ever play offense in NFL history.
Yeah.
Obviously Niners got that. So I think that they had the best team, but I'm with Bang. I think number 1 thing is good for the NFL. Obviously it's the Cowboys, man. Every people who don't care about football care about the Cowboys. If you get a championship game where it's Cowboys, Niners, everybody's gonna watch that just off the history of the game and what that means. So yeah, they've been playing some good football. Shout out them. Like I said, I don't think that they are the best team, but I definitely think that, hey man, if all things go correctly, maybe they can end up in the Super Bowl. Who knows? So yeah.
I think you brought up a good point about failing, because a lot of times teams got to fail before, you got to walk before you crawl. Now, granted, the Cowboys been doing a lot of walking, not just in the Dak era, from like the Tony Romo days.
Past 20 years, there's been a lot of walking.
Yeah, niggas been doing a lot of walking since the last time Aikman, Emmett, Playmaker, Primetime held up that last championship. But it is great for the NFL. Dante, take us out on this before we go to the NBA. What's your thoughts on the Cowboys?
Man, G, like I said, they catch a lot of slander around here, but you got to tip your cap to them. This is now 15 straight home wins in the stadium that a lot of people used to say they have no home field advantage. They've won 15 straight quietly. So it's been a really good thing for them. Dak has looked amazing. I may have to walk back he ain't in the MVP talk that I said last week because, I mean, let's be real. He has played out of his fucking mind. You know, with them getting rid of the offensive coordinator, Kellen Moore, there were a lot of questions about what they were going to be able to do this season. And I think they've exceeded those, everything offensively. So it's just a matter of, health permitting where they stand at the end of the season. I felt like they were going to finish the season strong. I still feel that way. And so I do think this is a team that we're going to have to look out. And I'll probably say right now, with the way Philly looks, they're probably the number one threat to the 49ers. I agree with Pavy. The 49ers are the best team, but I think this is the biggest threat in the NFC to the 49ers.
That paper on these player haters, old news, money on the other line, so I'm not going to hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not going to